Alright. We are live. Gonna give people a few minutes to get into the chat and come see the stream. I sent JimmP's Aquariums. I sent him a link via email, which is how I got a hold of him. I sent him a link to join the stream. I've got the link up in chat for when he comes in, he can click the link, join us. I'm hoping he's here soon to do the stream. So as you're all coming in, definitely say hi in chat. William Pridemore is here. Mystery Snail Gardens, hi. RB Animals and Movies, hello, welcome. So yeah, we're just gonna give a few minutes for people to get in chat, and hopefully JimmP's Aquariums will show up to join us. If not, I'll just do a regular stream. Oof. I am currently sitting in the bedroom on my phone to do the stream right now because the kids are watching YouTube out in the living room, and I don't want that noise in the background interfering with the laptop. So doing the stream from the bedroom, that way there's no YouTube whining about noise in the back. But yeah, while we wait for JimmP's Aquariums to show up, if anyone wants to ask me anything, they can go ahead and ask. Hello, S. Welcome. My Thanksgiving was good. Kids had fun. Goodness. And we just stayed home. Can't afford to travel anywhere. Really hoping he joins us. He said he'd be a guest, but I don't know. Yeah, we did go couple blocks away to visit Grandpa. I sent him an email, but I don't know if he got it or not. I don't know how long it takes for him to see his email. Hi, Gypsy! Yay, my baby sister is in the chat. Yay! Oh, goodness. I'm doing good, Gypsy. I don't know if you've seen Gypsy, seen it on Facebook, but I'm pregnant. I find out what the baby is on Friday. Add to stream. Yay!
Hey, how are you, kiddo?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Sorry I'm a little late.
That's okay. At least you're here. I wasn't sure if you got the email on time or not.
Well, yeah, I was waiting for it. Thank you for sending it. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you connected to your Ethernet today?
I'm actually using my cell phone today.
Oh, okay. I was watching a year-old stream you did with Ed last November.
Yeah, yeah. The my very first live stream, my premiere stream, James from Fish Room Fever and Chattanooga Ed were a guest for my premiere stream. It
Well, you
was real
can't.
fun.
Yeah, you can't do better than those two guys. I'm telling you. Well, thanks for letting me invite myself.
Not a problem. I like it when people want to be on the stream.
Have you ever seen me online before?
I don't think so.
Well, see? See how
Yeah.
you are? You just let anybody up here, don't you?
Well, I like interaction with my viewers.
Oh, I am everywhere on YouTube. I'm in everybody's chat, and I also do a live stream on Saturday morning, every Saturday.
Well, I'll have to check out your channel.
Yeah, well, it's not much yet, but I'm getting there. It's fun.
Hey,
I try to
something's better than nothing.
I try to help out other people like yourself. I want to get you to 100 subscribers after today. How about that?
Oh, let's see, 100 subscribers after today.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I'm currently sitting at 70. What
Two?
is it? 72, 73, something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, that's only 20 something subs. We can get that.
Hey, if you can get me there, then go for it.
Well, that's what I did on my stream last Saturday. I was telling people to go to this person and that person, and everybody on my stream subscribed, and Boom. We did pretty good.
Fun.
Okay. Is
Fun.
that it? We can do that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had so many different people on your streams as well.
Huh?
I didn't realize that you had been doing this as long as you have.
Yeah, there was a 5 month gap where my work schedule got way crazy and I
Oh, okay.
wasn't able to do streams anymore.
Okay.
But
And right.
I started doing streams when I started keeping fish back with my goldfish when I first got them, which was June of last year.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
So
I'm happy to be here. You seem like a very positive, bubbly type person.
I try.
Well, that's great because I need those kind of people. I really do.
Let's see. RB Animals and Movies says that my channel is showing 78 subs right now. That is awesome.
Okay, we can do that. Come on, folks. Spread the word.
And
That is
22 more subs and I'm at 100.
there's that's easy. We can do that. I'm counting on everybody right now.
Diego's here.
Yeah, I just turned on my
Diego from
chat.
Petsotics. He's here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know all these people. There's Ricky and S and oh, there's a new one, Gypsy Bell. I don't know
That would
Gypsy.
be my baby sister out in Massachusetts.
Well, hi there, baby sister.
She
Awesome.
doesn't get to see my streams live very often, but when she does
Oh,
get the chance to pop in, she says hi.
awesome. Terrific.
Yes.
Petsotics. How you
Hi,
doing?
Diego. No, he did a typo there.
Yep.
RWNA instead of RENA.
Well, we know what he meant. We know.
Yeah,
Petsotics gets all over the place too. He goes on everybody's stream and chats
yeah,
away. He's a very good supporter.
yeah.
And
I
Ricky,
think
go ahead.
I think Diego is usually in the chats practically every stream.
Well, that is an awesome thing to do.
Ugh, yeah.
And there's
Lingering
Ricky.
cough from a recent cold. I hate it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And not your fault.
Yeah, I know, but it sucks not to feel good.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What
You're
kind of question
welcome.
to
Go ahead.
ask? Uh, well, I guess we should start with where you're from.
Okay. Originally, you mean way back when?
That doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I was born in a log cabin on the banks of the Mississippi. No, that's a different one. Uh, I am from St. Louis, Missouri.
Wow.
I lived there for almost 50 years. And then I moved out here to Southern California. And I've been here since 2008.
Fun.
Yep. Got a lot of good friends on YouTube from St. Louis as well.
And there's a lot of people from down in that area of the map that I've
Yeah.
seen.
I don't know if you know Danny Weshy. Do you know Danny?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, see, we have to connect all these people with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send your link out to folks, and we're gonna get this done today. Okay.
Okay.
Also, there's shoot. Oh, Fishy Biz. You know Fishy Biz? He,
I've
he,
heard other streamers talk about that one,
yes.
but
Well, he has some great streams, and he is a
Mm.
bless you. And
Yeah, I told you that lingering cough, it gets you.
it's okay. We'll deal with it. It's all right. He's in St. Louis. He's a school teacher, one of the coolest cats on YouTube, I must say. We're gonna
Fun.
have to we're gonna have to get him together with you too.
Hey,
These are
I'm
these are
always
all
up for having guests.
awesome.
Makes
Well,
the makes the stream more fun when you can actually talk to someone live and ask questions back and forth.
I understand. I'm on Saturday. I always like to have somebody up with me. I'm just not. I don't know. Just sitting there talking by myself. I know what you mean. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot
When
more
you're
fun.
sitting there by yourself, you're not sure what to talk about. When you got someone else there, you can talk about anything.
Yeah. See, that's the deal. I did a few streams like that, and then it was just last week I decided to come up with a topic and start off like that. And the topic
Yeah.
was the topic was to go out and search for other fish tubers, and it kind of turned into a neat discussion. And so yeah, I understand it is tough to keep coming up with
Yeah.
a conversation unless you just want to talk to the chat back and forth. You can do that.
Well, I'm always telling the chat if they've got questions, go ahead and ask them. I'm up for answering anything I can, but
Well, so
most of
far,
the time I don't ever get any questions. So it's
well,
like
yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
know what to talk
Yeah,
about.
exactly. So far, everybody that I see, they're not going to give me any problems. So
Yeah.
there's a few
Let's
characters
see.
that like to take jabs at me once in a while, but it's all in good fun.
Yeah. Let's see. Diego says, yes, he does. I met Fishy Biz Aquatics at an Aquashella, Chicago, I believe 2019, and we've been texting back and forth ever since. That's
See?
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. People like to do that, you know. We are supposed to be a family, right?
Hey, it's called Fish Fam for a reason.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah. One of my early streams back when I first started, I had Bob from Kaler's Aquatics as a guest.
Oh, awesome. Bob's a great guy.
Yeah. I had Kaler's Aquatics as a guest. I had James and Ed as a guest.
Two of my
Um,
favorites.
Last week I got to have the fun experience of having Rico as a guest. That was awesome.
Well, Rico, there's not a YouTube stream that Rico doesn't like. Put it that way.
Yeah.
I give him trouble all the time. That every time I turn on YouTube, there's Rico.
Yeah, right. My
So
phone's always going off with a stream
I know,
notification from Rico.
I know. He's everywhere.
But that's okay. He's a fun guy.
Oh yeah, he does it. Now you talk about somebody that can just sit there by himself and talk. My
Oh
God,
yeah.
wow. But anyway, yeah, he's awesome. And you also had Stephen on with him, right? Stephen
Yeah.
P. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
character too.
He was a last minute thing. Originally it was supposed to be Ed, but
Oh
things came up
really?
and Ed wasn't able to make
Ah,
it. So
so
Rico
okay,
asked if Steven would be up for joining us, and he did. So
okay.
that was good.
Hey, you got two for the price of one.
Yeah. And
So
see, I'm kind of lonely here in North Dakota. There's not really anyone close by I can go hang out with.
I was going to bring that up. North Dakota. How does a young lady end up in North Dakota?
Born and raised.
Really? Awesome.
I've never lived anywhere else in the US. I was
Wow.
born in Bismarck, grew up in Drayton, Grafton, and then Grand Forks up until 5 years ago, and then I moved to Fargo.
Well, wow. Oddly enough, I've actually heard of every single one of those places. How
Yep,
about that?
Bismarck is the state capital, and
Yeah.
then uh My grandparents used to live in Drayton until my
Okay.
grandma moved to Jamestown.
All right.
And then I grew up as a kid, um, all the way through elementary school in Grafton. Did middle school and high school in Grand Forks, and then I moved to Fargo 5 years ago.
Wow. Oh, we all know about Fargo.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Terrific. And I guess it's cold up there by now.
Yeah. The weather keeps going back and forth between hot and cold. Tomorrow
Okay.
is the 1st of December, but it's supposed to be 52 degrees above tomorrow.
Well, that's warm for this time of year. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially for North Dakota time.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at my thermometer on my computer right now, and it says it's 76 degrees here.
RB Animals and Movies says my dad and my brother and his family live in Minot, North Dakota. Now, see, that's only a couple hours away from here.
Now, that town I have not heard of.
It Minot is, oof, they got tons of hills. Driving through there,
Okay.
you do not want to be in a manual.
Okay. Okay. I got you.
Wait, my mom drove a 5-speed manual transmission through Minot once, and I was so scared because every time she'd come to a stop,
Hmm.
and then when she started going, the car would roll backwards a little before it would go
Oh, yeah.
forward because of all the hills. And
Yeah. Well,
sitting at stoplights with a bunch of traffic behind you, it always scared me.
we've all done that.
Yeah, but
Okay. So, what else would you like to know that's probably not very interesting?
well, I guess we could always go with the list that I asked Rico last week.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't see the beginning. Go ahead. It'll
All
all
right.
be it'll all
Let
be
me
fresh.
go find the
I'm
list.
gonna I'm gonna get Rico's questions, everybody.
Well, hey, the questions can be used for anybody, not just Rico. They're just generic questions for asking guests. So,
I understand. Oh, I guarantee my answers will probably be different.
yeah, I just gotta find my notebook and we'll see where we're at here. Okay. Well, where did I put my notebook?
You know,
Uh,
Ricky, look, I got to talk to Ricky here for a second. I am not trying to look like Stan Lee, okay? I have, at a serious moment, I'm going to be serious here for a second. I am on some medications that make my eyes very, very sensitive to light. Yes. So
Oh.
put that in your hat and smoke it, Ricky.
Well, I can't find my notebook at the moment, but I do remember some of the questions I had on there.
Okay.
Um,
You can do
one of
anything
them
you.
was what got you interested in the fish hobby?
Okay. Should I start there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, originally, here we go, way back in history again. My grandfather, my mother's father, kept about 6 tanks of guppies in his house,
Oh, wow.
and and he sold them. He put an ad in the paper, and if I recall correctly, I was only a little bitty guy, maybe 5, 6 years old.
Uh-huh.
He sold them for like a dime a piece or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and if that wasn't enough, they were really cool tanks. They were the old tanks with the metal
Uh-huh.
racing. Oh yeah, they were awesome. And he had the corner box filters, and he had all kinds of guppy grass on, not guppy grass, duckweed on top. And I watched a little baby swimming around.
Uh-huh.
And then one day he said, "Hey Jimmy, let me take you outside and show you something." I said, "Okay, Grandpa." And he takes me by the hand and walked down this long stairway outside, and he takes me around the corner, and underneath a a drain pipe, was a big old 50-gallon drum filled with rainwater.
Uh-huh.
And he lifts me up, and I look inside, and it is filled with thousands of guppies.
Oh,
He was
wow.
he was raising them outside in a rain barrel. Now,
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I'm like
That is
thinking,
crazy.
yeah, and to just show, of course, it was only during the summer. This was in St.
Well,
Louis,
yeah.
so he'd bring them in the winter, but he was basically just throwing them anywhere he could, and he had this big old drum, and he let the rain. He filled some of it with tap water, I'm sure, but
Mm-hmm.
the rain would pour in, and it rained quite often, and
Yeah.
they were just everywhere, and that got me. I was fascinated by guppies right there and then.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would be too.
yeah, and then so later on, my dad got a tank, like everybody does.
Uh-huh.
It was probably a 40 or it was bigger than a 29, but smaller than a 55. So, but
Uh-huh.
he had some kind of cichlids in there. I do
Huh.
remember that. And I'd sit on the floor with my crayons and some paper, and I would draw the fish. And
Oh, wow.
my mom, up until the time she passed, she had all those drawings. She still had them. And then
Wow.
she, I never got them though. I wasn't able to get a hold of them. Anyway, my dad had a tank, and then a lot of time passed, and jump cut to when I got married. I got a 125
Okay.
and built my own stand and cabinet and top with the light in it and everything. I built it all
Mm-hmm.
myself, and I had angel fish in there and silver dollars and some kind of big old catfish that I didn't know was going to get a foot long. Uh, and guess what? I didn't know diddly poop about taking care of fish. So
Uh-huh.
I was just topping the water off. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Eventually they all died, one by one. I didn't know
Yeah.
what I wasn't changing the water. You know,
Yeah.
it was stupid. So lesson learned from that. And then this is when I was in my mid 30s, jump all the way to now, which is 25 years later.
Uh-huh.
I got a 55, put it in the living room, got some Mbuna cichlids, easy to take care of, threw some rocks in there, and started watching YouTube because I didn't know that much about cichlids.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I started to learn how to do things.
Wow.
And since the 55 cichlids, which is right here now, and there's probably 3 times as many cichlids as I started with. I got two 20 longs, a 90 behind me, two 20 talls, 14 tens, and two 29s.
Wow.
And don't ask me why.
Okay. Well, next question. What kind of fish are in all of those
Oh
tanks?
my gosh. How long do you stream for?
We
And
have an hour.
well,
So,
I've mentioned it before. I kind of just get what I like.
uh-huh.
Some sometimes, you know how it is when you're watching YouTube videos. somebody shows this fish. Oh, cool. I got to have that. I've done that too,
Oh, yeah.
you know, but
I
I've
wish I
made,
had the space and the money for doing that. I'd have all sorts of fish right now.
well, I remember Ed telling you how he had his room arranged.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what I've got here too. I have got just about every space covered that I can. I only went up two, a double deck, because the third one I'd have to get on a little step ladder, and
Yeah.
with
Only put
my
them as high as you can reach, right?
right, and with my condition, and I don't want to get into that right now. I can't trust myself on any kind of elevated step or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I go too high, and the two over here, can you see? Yeah, you can see those.
Uh-huh.
The one on top, it's not lit very well, but that's mostly dwarf gouramis.
Okay.
But I also have, there's about 5 different species of dwarf gouramis in there,
Okay.
and I also have two opistos. I'm just throwing these things in, okay?
Uh-huh.
There's 5 not coolie loaches. There's 2 chocolate plecos that I got, 2 chocolate bristlenose plecos that I got from Steven.
Okay.
I bought a super red bristlenose. These are all little, they're pretty small.
Uh-huh.
And a female beta is in there too.
Oh, wow.
And a
Dee
lot of
Dee's Sin Den has joined us.
oh, Dee Dee, awesome. Hi, Dee Dee. Dee Dee is quite a young lady. That's all I'm gonna say. She was on with Fishy Biz on his show last night.
Okay.
So if you go to Fishy Biz, you'll see all you want to of Dee Dee, and
Okay.
then you'll know Dee Dee. Okay.
Okay.
The one on the bottom is a work in progress. I got plants floating in there in their little pots and stuff. But right now
Mm-hmm.
there's about 24 ember tetras in there
Oh, wow.
and about 10 neon tetras. And I want to get a couple bigger fish to kind of be the showfish for
Yeah.
that. But that's all sand, and I'm going to do something with bamboo. That's going to be kind of a surprise. I'm working on it. It's something very different with bamboo. So
Okay.
stay tuned for that.
Muppet 929 has joined. It says, "Hey everybody, gonna keep me company while I eat this burger."
Awesome. Muppet. Muppet's terrific too. These are all really good folks. You know most of these folks, don't you? Don't you?
I've either heard of them or seen them in other people's chats, but I've never actually watched some of their streams. So I'm gonna
Well, see,
definitely go start looking at the channels.
well, that's what I was talking about last week on Saturday. That's how I've gotten to know everybody is looking at the chat, searching their channel, and there they are. I mean, a lot of folks got
Yeah.
some really cool stuff on their channel. And even if they don't, you kind of learn their personalities in the chat, you know. And then you'll see like Dee Dee was on with Fishy Biz. You get to know them like that, and you find out a lot of things about people that you wouldn't
Yeah.
if you just sat on your couch and didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a hint, okay? That's a hint. Anyway, behind me, I only have 2 koi angelfish in there now because I had a little outbreak of something that I don't know, and they're the only ones that looked okay. So I left them in, and I started water changing that. And what was originally in here with them is over here in a 29 now, and that's 2 severums and 12 giant danios.
Wow.
So they're really in that tank back there. So That's what that is. And the rest, I can't see. Yeah, yeah, you can. I don't have any lights on today. All those pens have, it's kind of like breeding tanks.
Okay.
And I've got, what do I have? I have golden mountain minnows, and they're breeding. Three species of fancy guppies. I mosaic something. I have it written on the tanks. I just got some panda guppies, and
Okay.
they're dropping babies like crazy. And then I have I think they're called not super reds, all red something. Very pretty guppy. The
Mhm.
male is a bright red orange with a
Uh-huh.
big tail, and the females are kind of golden colored with orange fins. So they're very
Ooh.
colorful. They're very colorful for females, they really are.
They
And then,
sound pretty.
yeah, I would love, I haven't really gotten good breeding out of those yet, but when I do, I want to offer those up to the fish family somehow, and
Uh-huh.
because they are so pretty, they really are. And red cher- red cherry shrimp. Why
I've
is
got
my
some cherry shrimp.
why is my headset beeping? I hope it isn't going out on me already. Anyway, what else I got? Some those little tiny Japanese blue split tail guppies. I think that's what they're called. They're breeding like crazy.
Hey, Steven just joined the chat.
Hey, Steven. Awesome.
Welcome back, Steven.
Yeah. Oh, now, if you don't know about Steven's show on Saturday, you shouldn't even be on YouTube, kiddo.
Oh, ow.
Hey, Steve, what time zone are you in? Mountain
I'm
or?
in Central Time.
Oh, you're Central Time. You're the same as Steven. Steven, tell her what time you are on Saturday because I get the time zones mixed up too. I think it's one, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock Central. I think he's on 1 o'clock Central.
Yeah, and see, I'm usually at work on Saturdays.
Oh, you are.
Yeah,
Well, what
that's
about
my
watch?
problem is a lot of the time I'm at work, so I'm not able to catch streams. And then when
Yeah.
I'm home free, I just want to relax and not deal with work or
Okay.
anything. So
Oh, well,
I
there's
never
no.
think to go search for streams.
Stephen has a very audience involved stream.
Uh-huh.
There's a he interacts with the chat and people, and he has contests, giveaways, and things like that. But he's very interactive. However, there's no excuse for you not watching his replays. How about that?
True, there's the only excuse for not watching the people's replays is being lazy, and that's not a fair enough excuse. So,
Well, why don't you? He has a very unique channel name. You can find him very easily.
yep.
Why don't you go and subscribe to his channel, hit his notifications, and then you'll know when he's done something, and then you can watch it later and not be lazy. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, honestly, you got to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people I want to
Yeah, seriously.
he uses the lazy excuse all the time.
Well, that's Steven, though. Steven can do that. Steven has always got his hand in the pot somewhere, working on something, this and that. He also works. I believe he works online from home, so he's doing
Yeah.
that. He's doing that, or he's making a video, or he produces songs. If you haven't heard a Stephen P. song, you've also not heard anything. Okay.
What were we talking about before he rudely interrupted?
No, it's okay, Stephen. The whole thing, I already said that the whole theme of why I'm on YouTube is to enjoy myself, but also
Yeah.
help others find stuff that will make
Yeah.
them entertained. And I always use that word when I talk about Stephen. He is very
Yeah.
entertained. He's entertaining. What can I say? And
Yeah.
so are Ed and James, and even though Rico talks too much, sometimes he's entertaining. And see, I got him again. Uh, but no, check him out.
Oh,
Check him out.
oh, I gotta start checking all these people out. They sound like cool people.
Absolutely.
And as we were talking, I just had a notification come through that Vinny's Aquatics posted a video.
There you go. Do you ever look at them, or do you just look at the
I look
notification?
at them occasionally, but I've not looked at enough of them.
It's kind of like somebody gave you $20 and you don't spend it. Come on. You
Yeah.
gotta you gotta do it. But
But
yes, and there's a lot of other good ones too. But you just have to go out there and find them. And then what
yeah,
happens is if you go and post comments on their videos, people see
yeah,
your name. People see your name. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like a chain reaction thing. I post on theirs, then their viewers see me and come check me out type thing.
I mean, like I said, we like to have subscribers.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna lie and say, "Oh, I don't care about subscribers." Oh yeah, I care very much about it. And
Yeah.
and like I said, Stephen, I said we're gonna get, what was it, 22 subs
Yeah,
for,
he's trying to get me 22 subs so that by the end of this stream today, I'm at 100 people.
or at least by the time you go to bed. How about that?
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Well, what were we talking about before Stephen butted in? Where were we?
You were talking about what fish you had in your tanks.
Yeah, okay. Over here, I got some crebenzas that I'm trying to just regular rainbow crebenzas that I'm trying to breed, and some sparkling gouramis are in the bottom here with some pencil fish and a couple of cories, and that's about it. What the number one fish that I think there's two. There's two fish that I would like more of. Well, some I don't have at all, but and that are plecos, all different kinds of plecos. I don't even care what they are,
Uh-huh.
and cories, and I don't care what they are. I want some catfish and bottom dwellers.
Yeah. Then we have my fish tanks AQ just joined us.
That would be John. Hi, John. How you doing, buddy? John streams on. Oh shoot, I'm gonna mess this up. He streams right after the Aquatic Morning Show. Is it
Okay.
Tuesdays? Is it Tuesdays, John? I don't know. Monday? I don't have a schedule. I rely on the notifications. I really do.
Uh
But John has
okay.
people up on his streams. There's something else you can do. Why don't you just start butting in and popping up on people's streams? They'll let you up there.
Eh, I'll try
Why not?
catch him live and see about joining.
I mean, you really should. I'm probably talking to you like your father right now. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
It's okay. Sometimes that's what people need to get
Yeah.
them going.
Well, I just, I noticed. I started, like I said, I went back after I saw a little bit of Steven and Rico last week.
Uh
I went back on your videos and I noticed, my gosh, she's had a lot of people on here. How come I don't know her that well?
huh.
So I was guilty of the same thing. I didn't really pursue
Yeah.
who you were or what, but to tell you the truth, that's because I didn't see your name anywhere else,
Yeah.
like in another chat. You know,
Yeah.
that's how you really bump into
I
people.
I think the number one streams that I'm active in chats is James and Ed on Thursdays.
Okay, well that's a good one. You can't do like I said, you can't beat those two guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And
getting
I got real lucky and I was really honored to have them as my first ever guests on my premiere stream a year ago. That
yeah,
was you can't beat that,
no, you
you know.
can't. You can't. See, you get people like that in the beginning, and then a year later, you got guys like me. You know, just
Yeah.
just right down the tube. You know, I don't know. Anyway, getting back to Steven again, that's how I met Steven. It was in a chat.
All right.
Yep. And now I know more than I care to know about the guy. Okay. I can tell you he has a very lovely wife. That I can tell you.
Well, it's a good thing to know, right?
Oh, absolutely. And he has some
Oh,
great he has some great kids, and they're a very nice family.
all right.
Okay. So I covered the fish. I'm still working on the room. I don't have any air. I want to do an air system with a linear pump, but I don't have the money for that yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have to get lights for, I want to hang them over the top row and then put little lights underneath for the bottom rows. And since it's a 14 by 14 room, I've been tossing around the idea of doing that heat the fish room and taking the heaters out.
Uh-huh.
I I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But if it works, if it actually works, it would be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So, but they
Yeah.
are all in one room. I don't have them all spread out over the house, so I could actually do that.
Yeah. And see me, I'm in a little trailer, so I can't really have a whole bunch of fish tanks. But the two I have, oh, two and a mini one. I've
Okay.
got my 29 with the guppies in it.
Awesome.
My daughter has her 10-gallon with her mollies in it, and then sitting on the counter, I've got the little 1-gallon that's an experimental tank because it's everything except for the sponge filter that's in it is
Yeah.
from a lake that's nearby.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any fish in it yet?
I've got two little guppies in it. I took
Okay.
two baby fry from the 29-gallon and I
Okay.
put them in the 1-gallon, but I've left it as close to lake water as possible. There is
Oh, okay.
no heater in the tank. There's no heater.
Okay.
It's pure lake water. It's sand from the lake,
Wow.
and there's a large rock and a stick in the tank that are also from the lake. I took everything from the lake and I put it in the 1-gallon, and then I put the two baby guppies in there. I put
Okay.
them in the tank back in September, and they're both
Okay.
still alive.
Well, guppies are tough. They're tough little guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've they've not been growing as fast as the ones in the heated 29-gallon,
Mm-hmm.
but they're alive and they're doing amazing. They're
Okay.
not skinny or anything. And only difference between them and the big tank is the fact that they're growing at a smaller rate because it's not a heated tank like the big
Right.
tank.
Right.
So,
So when you say experimental, would that mean maybe you might try the lake water in a bigger tank?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to get another tank because I have an unused stand right now,
Okay.
which it can hold up to another 29-gallon tank on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to fill it with all substrate and all water straight from the lake.
Right.
And
So do you
then maybe try find some sort of fish to put in it. But right now, the little 1 gallon is an experimental because, like I said, I put the guppies in to see how well they would do in the lake water without a heater. And they're
have
doing really good.
have you tested the water?
I've not tested anything. I've not added anything to it chemical wise. Only thing I've done is used water from my daughter's Molly tank to top off the 1 gallon when it evaporates a little.
Okay.
But I've
Okay.
not done anything to the 1 gallon other than put the sponge filter in there. I've left it
So
all just do its own thing,
you've
like
never
a lake
tested,
would.
you've never used any kind of testing kit on the water.
Nope.
So you have
I've
no
not
idea.
tested the lake water, nothing.
So you have no
I
idea what your water is at all. Nothing.
nope.
Now you sound
That's
like
why it's
me.
an experiment. Is
I,
I'm
I
not changing anything to it.
well, I know, but part of the experiment could be to know the parameters of the water. I'm just asking. It's okay.
Yeah,
Because I'd be
would be
curious.
interesting to take
Yeah,
a test and see what happens.
I would be curious to see what the lake water is. You know.
Yeah.
But
Who
okay,
knows? Maybe
you
come springtime I'll set up a new tank.
springtime. Okay, you're in no hurry, right?
Well, the lake is a half hour away.
Oh, okay, okay, all right,
Yeah, it's a half-hour drive from
all
here
right.
to the lake.
Yeah,
And that's just
it's
one way.
okay. Yeah, I
And
heard
so,
a year ago you were telling Ed that you were walking to the store with your kid's wagon. Is that true?
yep, there's an local fish store just a short distance away from here.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I heard about all the stores.
yeah, and
Is this a new store?
no, no, no,
It's
no.
not. Okay, because I heard you say something about uh Walmart,
Yeah,
Lowe's.
where I live is it within a 15 to 30-minute walk from Petco, Walmart, PetSmart,
Okay.
the
All right.
local fish stores. But
Right.
the big lake where I got the water from for my 1 gallon is a 30
Right.
minute drive outside of town.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So do you remember what you did when you took that wagon? You remember what you bought?
Well,
It's been a while. I
that would
know.
have been the guppies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I got tequila sunrise guppies from
Oh,
Nancy at the local fish store.
those sound nice. Yeah.
And those would be the guppies I showed in the big tank last week during the stream with Rico.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have to go back and watch that whole thing.
Yep. But all of the old streams with the guppies just starting out and everything, that would be what I got from Nancy
Okay.
at the
Awesome.
fish shop. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the kids loved riding in the wagon for the walk to the store.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. A lot of my old streams, the kids kept trying to talk and stuff during the stream so that they'd be involved in everything, which I was totally fine with. I am totally fine with the kids wanting to be in the streams and everything. I'm not going to tell them, no, you can't be part of mommy's
Right.
fish stream when it's their fish, you know.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
So,
Do we have anything going on in chat here lately, or is everybody just sitting here watching us talk?
there was a little bit of a chat back and forth between a couple, but I think mostly everybody's listening to us talk. And
Wow.
looking at the timer, we got 5 minutes left of my slotted time.
Isn't that something? It seems like it's been 5 minutes that we've been on. Okay.
Right?
What?
Right? But
Wow.
no, according to my timer, we've been streaming for 55 minutes now.
Oh my gosh. Well, hey, it's been fun.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
didn't
if
get.
anybody in chat's got questions, go ahead and ask them, you know.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I was kind of hoping for, but I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, Ricky says he's in the middle of eating tacos.
Well, of course you are, Ricky. You need to take care of that.
I've got some cough syrup. I'll take some after the stream.
Okay.
I've
You
got
got.
cough syrup. I've got Vicks brand cough drops, which are real good because they've got the vapor aspect of Vicks,
Yeah.
but it's also got the soothing menthol of a cough drop, so it works.
All right. Don't make me check up on you.
You won't have to check up on me.
Okay.
But no, these are the cough drops I use.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Those
And
will work.
they're really good. And I can get both the cherry and regular menthol at work at the Dollar Tree for $1 a box.
Well, there you go. I shop at Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I'll get
I've also
anything,
got good
whatever. Yep.
I've also got good Hall's cough drops
Good
from
old
work
Hall.
that I
Yeah.
use.
Those have been around longer than I have.
Yeah. But
Oh, good. You get rid
and
of
then
that.
the cough syrup I have is Robitussin DM.
Okay.
So good
Okay.
cough syrup, good cough drops. I've
Okay.
got apple cider I can heat up and sip on. Peppermint tea. I've got stuff to help with the cough.
All right. You're doing good.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. You've got Ricky saying if you would like to have him come up, you can email him.
All right. I might have to do that, although I don't have his email. So if anybody who wants to come up is on like Facebook or something, they can message me on Facebook.
Okay.
Just look me up on Facebook and message me.
Are you using the same name?
Or they can go to the About tab on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And click on my email, and they can send me an email so that I get theirs.
There you go. That'll work.
So if anybody wants to email me or anything, they can do that.
Awesome. Very good.
Yeah. But yeah, my streams are every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Central Time. So.
And now I even know that, so I'm going to be back every week. Watching.
Yeah. Yeah. And hey, you can even ask me who I've watched recently to see if I've gone to check out anybody new.
I will do that.
Yeah, make sure I'm doing my homework.
There you go. That's right. That's cute. Well, it's been a lot of fun, kid. I'm glad you had me up,
And thanks for coming out.
and maybe get through some. How many others you want to go through, and maybe
Yeah.
you can invite me back sometime. Okay?
Hey, anytime.
Maybe I'll have something new to tell you.
Maybe. Who knows?
Awesome. Well, I want to
But
thank everybody for tuning in and subscribe to Rena as soon as you can if you haven't already, and even share the stream if you like. But I'm going to do it right after I get off. Okay?
all right. All right.
Thank you
Well,
again.
yeah. All right. Well, with that, we will say goodbye, and I'll see everybody next week, Tuesday, for another stream. I'll catch you later.